Louisiana beer reviews. We're doing an early one, 7:15 a.m. But I got some other things I want to do, so I'm getting this out the way. Now, I say getting out the way, I mean I want to do it. But it's a cloudy, but not too hot morning, and it's been raining a lot this week. The grass is growing like craziness. But one thing about southeastern Louisiana, it's not as hot as it could be because we get a lot of rain. Go up to Shreveport and it's a little more arid. I mean, a little bit more, and they're not close to the sea like we are, and so they don't get those sea breezes that cool us down. This is the summer brew from JosephsBrau. It's 4.8% alcohol, 25 international bitterness units. It says best before November 2nd. It's certified kosher. Oh, okay. I never noticed that their other beers were certified kosher. It's brewed for Trader Joe's by Gordon Biersch. So one good thing we can say of a bunch of good things, it's not expensive. It's $5.99 for a 6-pack. They give you the alcohol content, the international bitterness units, the best by date, where it's produced. So they're very informative and helpful. It gets an okay score on Beer Advocate. There's only like 96 reviews. 28 out of 100 on Rate Beer, 38 out of 100 for the style, and there's less than 100 reviews on that site too. So Rate Beer is saying it's bad, 28 out of 100. And Beer Advocate saying, okay, so like a D on one site and a C on the other. I don't know. One of the viewers gave a comment saying, this beer is no good, you should try it, and you'll see. So let's see. Most Kolsch-style beers I try aren't good. Now, Reisdorf Kolsch, yeah, that's great. Kolsch coming from Cologne, or Cologne, Germany. Look at that smoke. That's where it was developed. It's an ale brewed like a lager. Okay, so it's a hybrid type thing. And I have a hard time figuring out why it's even made. I mean, why not just make a lager? But anyway, it only can be called actual Kolsch if it's from Cologne, Germany. So all the rest will say Kolsch-style for legal purposes. Same thing they had with the old Pilsner situation. It could only be Pilsner if it was from Pilsen. Okay. Thick, slightly off-white head. There's no sunlight except ambient light, and a golden, bubbly appearance in this etched Anheuser-Busch glass, tasting glass. All right, now what's the problem with the American-made Kolsch-style beers? They were just dull, and I'm thinking to myself, this thing here is $8.99 a 6-pack, and it's no better than Busch beer, which I can go to Walmart and get an 18-pack of bottles for $9.97 right now. $9.97 for an 18-pack, and then I'm going to turn around and pay $8.99 for some Kolsch-style mass-produced beer that's maybe a little better, but probably not, and in some cases not as good. So you do have to factor in that. Beautiful head. Not much of a crackle. Let's go with the aroma. I mean, I don't mind paying a lot, but if I'm paying a lot, I want to get a lot. Makes sense. And if all I'm going to get is just ho-hum, I'll just go buy a ho-hum beer. Yeah, now this is evoking the Reisdorf type Germanic thing because it's got that it's hard to say. It's like it's going to sound crazy. It's like a cream cheese thing in the aroma. An ironized soil thing. It's really weird. If you get the Reisdorf, you'll see what I mean. It's unusual. I mean, it's not usual. Let's go with, but it's not a bad aroma. It's just strange. Let's go with the flavor. Yeah. This is very different than any of these American-produced Kolsch-style beers that I've been having and been so disappointed in. This is more like the German style. I mean, it's got a lot of flavor. Now, granted, it may not be a flavor you like because it has that strange lactic cream cheese thing, the iron. Now, I think that's coming from the hops. The hops are like awry a little bit. It has maybe a shade of lemony sweetness. Definite barley malt. The body is at least medium and almost toward heavy. It's strange. It's not a light body beer in any way. I mean, it's got some character to it in so many areas. It's like slick a little bit. The finish is semi-wet, and the drinkability is good. This is going to be a lot different than your stereotypical summer beer. The last summer beer I had that was really dynamite, I thought, that had a lot of flavor and character and body and goodness, was the Beach Bum, the Michelob Beach Bum. And they never promoted it, so it died. They still have it featured on their website, Michelob, but that's just they never edited their website in probably 2 years. So you're not going to see Beach Bum, okay? So forget it. But that beer was a summer beer with character. Okay. You know, Sierra Nevada, the summer beer, and the Samuel Adams summer beers, they're good. Certainly. But I thought the Beach Bum had a little bit more going for it, and I think this one does too, because it's got a really distinct hop bitterness coming in the end of the sip. When you let it settle in your mouth and you take some sips, it's really coming out. So and carbonation, if you're into a hoppier thing, this might do it for you. And look at all this heavy lacing. Well, I have to really recommend this one. This is dynamite. I have to say, it's really good. And for the price, I'm going to destroy my glasses. For the price, you just can't beat it. So if you want some ordinary, bland, overpriced summer brew, there's a lot to choose from. If you want one that's reasonably priced and has a lot of distinctiveness, this is one to check out. And it even has a nice, really, I was looking at the old labels, they look pretty snarky, but this is a nice, classy label. I mean, they do a great job here. I don't know who they hired to do it, but whoever they did a fantastic job. So I'm going to give it one more sip and rate it. That aroma is really weird. And that metallicness. But anyway, I'm going to give it a good A rating. So most excellent, just because of all this nice character going for it. And laissez le bon temps rouler, and y'all come on down to today, kind of cool, southeastern Louisiana.